The reason why... Hello, good morning, Mark. The reason why we have so many intellectually underdeveloped children at the minute when involving Christianity is due to the fact that, again, many people are not going to agree with this video, but I'm speaking from the truth and past experiences. Most of them fear what others might think, what others might say. So instead, they would rather preach the good news, which, again, I have no problem with them doing, because at the end of the day, it is part of God's will. But how are my children going to grow and evolve if they're not willing to take risks? And what I mean by that is preaching the ugly side more often. Yes, it's going to get you hated, it's going to get you persecuted, and there are going to be times where you want to tear chunks of hair out your head, but the pain and the suffering is worth it all. It helps you grow, it helps you evolve into becoming the man that you should have become many years ago, before the world got its claws into you and sucked the blood out of your jugulars. So, to you boys out there, yes, my children, to you boys, take heed onto this OG's voice and listen for 1 minute. You have free will to make your own choices and your own decisions. But how are you ever going to grow and evolve if you're not willing to take the risks? Me personally, I would much rather be hated, persecuted from all angles for speaking the truth, for also preaching the ugly side of the Bible, than just preaching the good news out of fear to what others may think or say. Because at the end of the day, when you have the presence of God within your heart and your mind, it's smoke and mirrors. It's not going to touch you, nor is it going to break you and throw you over the edge, because you have the divine, sovereign presence of God the Father within your life, helping guide as well as teach and strengthen you along the way. So, to you, like I said, intellectually underdeveloped baby Christians out there that are scared of preaching the ugly side of the Bible due to persecution and only God knows what else, do it. Trust me. Take that leap of faith. Get out your comfort zone. Preach the ugly side of the gospel for character strengthening as well as rebuilding. It's going to be rather difficult to put up with, at first, but you grow to it. And one thing that I've learned about pain and suffering, folk, is it can either make you or break you. And I chose for pain to make me, not break me. And sometimes I even allow for pain to break me also, to the point where I'm virtually and spiritually stripped with very little, if not with nothing at all. In these moments where you sense as though you have nothing, it makes you love God the Father and His Son Jesus Christ all the more. It makes you want to pray and worship them all the more. As a matter of fact, it makes you want to grow even closer to them all the more. And if you can focus on that, you will never be alone. You will have everything that you need. And I'm referring to biblical emotion, the fruits of the Holy Spirit, as well as the rest of the meat of the Bible. I'm referring to sound, solid, spiritual food. Also, I recommend that you take up watching videos, motivational videos, inspirational videos. It doesn't even have to be involving training. It could be anything that makes you want to get out there, put on the full body armour, pick up that shield of faith, that sword of the Spirit, and literally tear your way through the spiritual warfare going on around you, to the point where you've gone from being a baby cub of a lion to a full-grown lion with your teeth glaring, ready to tear the degeneracy out of anyone that crosses your path, as well as oversteps your spiritual boundaries. Take heed, my fellow brethrens, my baby boys, my sons. Use the pain to grow and evolve. Right.